Hey guys, what's up? Matt here. I want to say sorry for getting yesterday's vlog in late, and also this one. It's running a little late. Well, for me it is. It's a little bit after 11, but it's been a long day. Didn't really do much. I was supposed to finish cleaning today because yesterday I was going to do it, and Justin was offering to help me, but I just decided not to. And we ended up spending the day shooting guns, and as you saw, going to Kobe's, which was amazing. If you guys have yet to see that video, really watch it. Like it's pretty awesome. Some of the stuff that they do up there. It's my first time, so yeah, it was pretty awesome for me. I felt kind of awkward watching the video though, because I think everybody thought I was nuts, which I kind of am. But yeah, that's pretty much been my day. One thing I really wanted to talk about, I got something in the mail today from a good friend of mine, Scott, and they're getting married, and it's a cool little invitation. Like, it's really creative. It says, they're tying the knot, and of course they have this piece of string, just kind of, if you pull it tighter, it makes a knot. I thought that was cute, but it made me really think about, what I want for my future, and like. Something that I really do desire is to have a wife, have a child, have a house, a home, to be a dad. That's always been a thing for me, is to be a good father. Because I never really, growing up, I had a father figure, but I never really had a real father. Like, I never knew my biological father, and from that point forth, I always strive to be the father that I never had, per se. Like, I have a good father figure now. Steve he's an awesome guy. He's always led me in the right direction. He's always given me good advice, and that's what I want for my kids. But I don't want it to come from somebody else. As much as I appreciate it, and I know that if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. But it really solidifies my hopes and dreams of being a good father, and to have that love, and to be able to show that love to my children, or child or children, whoever knows. I'm happy with having more than one, but anyways, it just really made me think about it. And also, it's like marriage. Most people consider marriage just to be a piece of paper, which it actually is. It's just a piece of paper. Marriage is more than just it doesn't have to have the whole ceremony and things like that to be a marriage. To have a marriage, you have to be in love, have to have a home with another person who you care about, and just basically a marriage is more of a feeling. It's more of I don't know. It's deeper than just a piece of paper. Like, you can be married before you even technically get married. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Like, I wouldn't have any problem having a marriage, getting married with somebody in a chapel or whatever. I don't know. I might do it just like my mom and Steve did, and get married in the backyard. I mean, hey, it works for me, because I don't know. But it's just like thinking about all this stuff, and all the relationships I've been in. The last relationship I was in, I thought that was it. I thought, I was in love with this woman for a long time. And even before we got together, I was in love with this girl. And, I held on to that feeling because I knew eventually we will be together. And it's like, I knew eventually we would get married. And I was so wrong, but that's because she never gave me a chance, and she gave everybody else a chance, which was probably the worst thing she could have done for herself, because she was in a lot of crappy relationships, and I think that's what caused her to end up the way she is. Like, she was a totally different person. Like, I thought I was living my dream. Like, I had what I wanted, for so long. I had the relationship that I had dreamed about having, and I was still dreaming about the same relationship whenever I fell in love with her. Like, I was imagining it to be like that, but it wasn't. Because it's been like 13 years since, the day we met. And the second day that I hung out with her, I was in love with her. From that point, that's what I imagined it would be like. And I never imagined it would be any different than that. I didn't think it would be, I didn't think it would end up the way it did, you know, the way it ended. I didn't know it would end. I didn't want it to end. But it did. And it's like, all the relationships I've been in, I always thought I was in love. And I was in love with the last one, but, you know, it's like, who tells us who to love? Like, who can really put somebody with somebody else and say, you two are meant to love each other? That's what I was told all my life, that you and this person are meant to be. You and her are going to be married. And it's like, I don't know. If I think that's the one, and that's what I was basing my life off of, and it ended the way it did. I mean, it wasn't just, I don't want to get into it, but it wasn't just like, I don't love you anymore, this isn't working out. It was way different than that. It was way more dramatic. But it's like, I don't think I could do it again. You know, I don't think I could ever fully fall in love again, because that was it. That's how I believe it, and I'm actually cool with that. Like, just sitting here talking about it, it actually, you know, just makes me realize that maybe I'm not meant to be in a marriage. Maybe I'm not meant to have kids. Maybe I'm not meant to do any of this. Yet I still hope. I have a love for myself. I have a love for my dream. Who knows? Maybe I do have somebody set in my path that I'm supposed to be in love with. But it's been so long, you know. I haven't been on a date since we broke up. Haven't been looking. I've been just trying to straighten out my life, because another part of marriage is being prepared for it. And even though I have no, I don't know, I don't want to say strive. I don't have a strive. It's like I just don't have any hopes. Like, no, not hopes. I just don't see myself being with anybody. I hope for it, but I don't see myself being with anybody anytime soon. But if I do, I just want to be prepared. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. Man, I'm blabbing. This is me being serious, but that's a bad thing about love. It makes you think, and sometimes you can't think straight. So I apologize. This is a mushy vlog, and I don't know. But yeah, that's one of the things that's always been on my mind. You know, I want to be a good father. I want to be a father. I want to have a home. I want to have a wife. I want to have a good career. That's a goal of mine, is to have all that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, because if I can keep going, I can really keep going. But it's late. I'm gonna go and get in bed and sleep. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing anything tomorrow. I gotta finish cleaning. Steve got mad at me earlier. I was actually, yeah. Because I told him, I promised him that I would do it. And I was like, I don't feel like doing it. But I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna finish cleaning, because I gotta clean my room. And it's messy. But anyways, guys, if you haven't watched my vlog from yesterday, I finally uploaded it. I had to edit it. Didn't really do much editing. It was just, you know, some little spots here and there. I didn't want to get too in depth with it. But I also uploaded a couple of extra videos that I didn't really include in my vlog. Two of them were me and Justin and Steve shooting some guns. We had like the shotgun, we had the .22 rifle, we had the Mauser, the Luger, and the 9mm pistol, which I don't think you saw on camera. Yeah, I was shooting that. Go figure. The one thing that, you know, I showcase all the time, at least on Vocal. But yeah, I'll have another video soon. I'm gonna try and get my buddy Sean up here to show off his hand cannon, as I like to call it. He has a ginormous revolver. I mean, the barrel was like freaking huge. It's thick. That's what she said. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get that up here, and I'm gonna get some video of that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry you had to listen to me for so long, but yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, do the things that make me happy in the face as always, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.